Chapter 1. The First Spark in Rocafonda. Hello English learners and welcome to English Odyssey. Today we have a fascinating story for you, a story of talent, hard work and dreams coming true. We will talk about a young football player named Lamine Yamal. He is a boy with a very special gift, a gift for playing football. Lamine Yamal was born in Espluga de Llobregat, a town near the big city of Barcelona in Spain. The year was 2007, which means he is still very, very young today. His family has roots in different parts of the world. His father is from Morocco, a country in North Africa, and his mother comes from Equatorial Guinea, a country in Central Africa. This mix of cultures is part of Lamine's unique identity. When Lamine was very small, his family moved to a neighborhood called Rocafonda in Mataró. Rocafonda is a place where many families live and work. It's a place where children often play outside, in the streets, in small parks, or on any available patch of ground. This is where Lamine's football journey truly began. He didn't need a fancy stadium or expensive equipment. All he needed was a ball, any ball, and some space. He played football constantly from morning until evening. He played with his friends, with older children, sometimes even alone, just kicking the ball against a wall. It was here, in the simple streets of Rocafonda, that the magic of his feet began to show. Chapter 2. A child prodigy's early days. Even as a very young child, Lamine was different from other children when he played football. He was very small, smaller than many children his age. But his control of the ball was incredible. Imagine a ball glued to his foot, moving quickly, changing direction, passing through small spaces. He could do things with the ball that seemed impossible for a boy of his age. He could dribble past not just one, but 2, 3, or even 4 other children very easily. People in Rocafonda began to notice him. When Lamine played, other children would stop their own games just to watch him. Adults would gather around, smiling, shaking their heads in wonder. They would say things like, "Look at that boy. He's so young, but he plays like a professional." His reputation as a child prodigy, a child with exceptional talent, began to spread throughout the neighborhood and beyond. Lamine himself was a quiet child. He didn't talk much. He preferred to let his football do the talking. He loved to play, to run, to score goals. He was always happy when he had a ball at his feet. This pure love for the game, this simple joy of playing, was the foundation of his talent. It wasn't about fame or money at that age. It was simply about the beautiful game itself. This deep passion was something that would stay with him throughout his career. Chapter 3. The Call from La Masia, Barcelona's famous academy. The fame of the boy with the magic feet soon reached the ears of one of the world's most famous football clubs, FC Barcelona. Barcelona is not just a club, it's a philosophy, a way of playing football based on beauty, skill and teamwork. And at the heart of this philosophy is their legendary youth academy, La Masia. La Masia is not just a training ground, it's a school, a home and a family for young football talents. It has produced some of the greatest players in history, like Lionel Messi, Xavi Hernandez, Andrés Iniesta, and many more. Scouts from Barcelona are always looking for the next big talent, and in 2014, when Lamine Yamal was just 7 years old, they found him. The scouts saw Lamine playing in a small match, and they were immediately impressed. They couldn't believe his skill for such a young boy. Soon after, Lamine received an invitation to join La Masia. This was a dream come true, but also a big change. He had to leave his family home in Mataró and move into the academy, living and training with other young players from all over the world. At La Masia, Lamine's life became very structured. Every day was about football and education. He attended classes, did his homework, and then spent hours on the training pitch. The coaches at La Masia taught him the unique Barcelona style of play: short passes, constant movement, quick thinking, and always keeping possession of the ball. Lamine absorbed everything. He listened, he learned, and he practiced tirelessly. Even though he was often the youngest player in his age group, He quickly showed that he belonged. He was a quick learner, and his natural talent shone even brighter under the guidance of expert coaches. Chapter 4. Climbing the Ladder. Youth Team Success. As Lamine Yamal grew older, he continued to amaze everyone at La Masia. He moved up through the different youth teams of FC Barcelona very quickly. He played for the under-9 team, then the under-10, and so on. In each age group, he was always one of the best players, even when playing against boys who were 2 or 3 years older and physically stronger. His technical skills continued to improve dramatically. His dribbling became even more precise, his passing more accurate, and his vision for the game became exceptional. He could see opportunities on the field that other players simply couldn't. He had a natural ability to create chances for himself and for his teammates. He was not just a player who could score goals, he was a player who could make the whole team play better. Coaches at La Masia often spoke about Lamine's maturity. Despite his young age, he played with a calmness and intelligence that was rare. He didn't get nervous in big games, he didn't make silly mistakes, he played as if he had years of experience. This mental strength, combined with his physical skills, made him a truly outstanding talent. He was known for his calm demeanor, even when under pressure, always focused on the game. He started to attract attention from outside La Masia as well. People who followed youth football closely were already talking about Lamine Yamal as the next big star to come from Barcelona. They saw clips of his goals and dribbles online, and they were excited about his future. He was becoming a famous name even before he had played a single professional game. 1900 to 2500. Chapter 5. The First Team beckons, training with the stars. The moment every young player at La Masia dreams of is getting a call from the first team coach. In 2022, when Lamine Yamal was just 15 years old, that call came. Xavi Hernandez, the legendary former Barcelona player and now the first team coach, invited Lamine to train with the senior squad. This was a massive step for Lamine. Imagine being a teenager and suddenly training alongside famous players you've only seen on television or in video games. Players like Robert Lewandowski, the great striker, or Pedri, the talented midfielder. It was a dream come true, but also a test. Could Lamine hold his own against these experienced professionals? The answer was a resounding yes. Lamine showed no fear. He played with confidence, showing his dribbling skills, his quick passes, and his intelligent movement. The senior players and coaches were very impressed. They saw his talent immediately. They also saw his willingness to learn. Lamine listened carefully to advice, and he tried to improve every day. He wasn't just a boy with talent, he was a boy with dedication. Training with the first team was an invaluable experience for Lamine. He learned about the speed and intensity of professional football. He learned how top players think and move. He adapted quickly, and it became clear that it was only a matter of time before he would make his official debut for the club. The anticipation among Barcelona fans began to build. They had heard about this young prodigy, and now they were waiting to see him on the biggest stage. Chapter 6. A historic debut and record breaking. The day finally arrived. On April 29, 2023, Lamine Yamal made his official debut for FC Barcelona's first team in a league match. He was only 15 years and 290 days old. This was an incredible moment. It made him the youngest player ever to play for Barcelona in a La Liga game, breaking a record that had stood for many years. The game was against Real Betis. Lamine came onto the field as a substitute in the second half. The crowd at the Spotify Camp Nou Stadium, Barcelona's famous home, roared with excitement. They knew they were witnessing history. As soon as Lamine touched the ball, he showed his quality. He made a clever pass that almost led to a goal. He dribbled past defenders with ease. He even had a clear chance to score himself, but the goalkeeper made a good save. After the match, coach Xavi Hernandez spoke about Lamine with great enthusiasm. He said, "Lamine Yamal is a special player. He is talented, he has a good personality, and he plays without fear. He has a very bright future at this club." These words from a legendary figure like Xavi showed how much faith the club had in Lamine. His debut was just the beginning. In the following months, Lamine continued to break more records. He became the youngest player to start a La Liga game for Barcelona. He became the youngest player to provide an assist in La Liga. He became the youngest player to score a goal in La Liga for Barcelona. Every time he stepped onto the field, it seemed he was making history. His name was becoming well known, not just in Spain, but all over the world. Chapter 7. From Club Star to National Hero. International Call-Up. Lamine Yamal's extraordinary performances for FC Barcelona did not go unnoticed by the national team coaches. Spain is a country with a rich football history, and representing the national team is the highest honor for any Spanish player. In September 2023, just a few months after his club debut, Lamine Yamal received his first call-up to the senior Spanish national team. He was only 16 years old. This was an incredibly rare achievement. To play for your country at such a young age is a testament to his exceptional talent and maturity. His debut for Spain came on September 8, 2023, in a qualification match for the UEFA European Championship against Georgia. Lamine entered the game as a substitute, and, as he often did, he made an immediate impact. He scored a goal. It was a beautiful goal, showing his skill and composure. This made him the youngest goalscorer in the entire history of the Spanish national team, at just 16 years and 57 days old. The celebration was emotional. He was surrounded by his teammates, who embraced him warmly. The Spanish fans were overjoyed. Lamine Yamal was not just a promising young player anymore. He was a national hero, a symbol of hope for the future of Spanish football. His integration into the national team was seamless, and he continued to perform at a high level in subsequent international matches. Chapter 8. The Lamine Yamal Style. What makes him special? So, what is it about Lamine Yamal's style of play that makes him so special and exciting to watch? Firstly, he is naturally left-footed. However, he often plays on the right wing, which is a common position for talented left-footed players. This allows him to cut inside towards the center of the field, using his strong left foot to shoot at goal or to play incisive passes to his teammates. This ability to cut inside makes him very dangerous for defenders. Secondly, his dribbling is exceptional. He has incredible close control of the ball, meaning the ball stays very close to his feet even when he is running at high speed. He can change direction very quickly, leaving defenders unable to keep up with him. He uses his body well to shield the ball from opponents, making it very difficult for them to take it away from him. He possesses a natural flair and creativity that few players have. Thirdly, his football intelligence is very high. Despite his young age, he understands the game very well. He knows where to position himself to receive the ball, and he knows when to pass, when to dribble, and when to shoot. He sees spaces that others don't. This tactical awareness is something that usually comes with many years of experience, but Lamine seems to have it naturally. Fourthly, he is not just a player who dribbles. He has a powerful and accurate shot from outside the penalty area. He can also provide excellent crosses and through passes, creating many goal-scoring opportunities for his teammates. He is a complete attacking player. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, he plays without fear. Whether he is playing in a small youth game or in a major international match in front of thousands of fans, he plays with the same confidence and bravery. He takes risks, he tries difficult things, and he always tries to make a positive impact on the game. This fearless attitude is truly inspiring. Chapter 9. Challenges and the road ahead. While Lamine Yamal's journey has been meteoric, it is important to remember that he is still very young. The world of professional football can be very demanding. He will face many challenges in the years to come. One major challenge will be managing the physical demands of playing at the highest level. His body is still growing, and he needs to be carefully managed to avoid injuries. Club and national team doctors and fitness coaches will play a crucial role in ensuring his long-term health and development. Another challenge is the immense pressure. Everyone expects great things from him. fans, media, and even his own teammates will look to him to deliver. Managing this pressure, staying humble, and remaining focused on his development will be key. He has shown a good temperament so far, but the demands will only grow. He will also need to continue to learn and adapt. Opponents will study his game and they will try to find ways to stop him. Lamine will need to add new skills, new movements, and new strategies to his game to stay ahead. The best players are always learning, and Lamine has shown he is eager to do so. His journey is far from over. Many experts and fans believe he has the potential to become one of the greatest players in the world. He has all the qualities: talent, hard work, intelligence, and a strong mindset. The future is incredibly bright for Lamine Yamal, and football fans around the globe are excited to watch his story unfold. Chapter 10. An inspiring story of perseverance. Lamine Yamal's story is not just about football, it is a powerful message of hope and perseverance for all of us. He came from a humble background in Rocafonda, a place where professional football seemed a distant dream, but he had a passion, a talent, and an incredible work ethic. He faced big changes, leaving his home at a young age to join Masia. He faced older, stronger opponents on the field. He faced the pressure of high expectations, but through it all, he never gave up. He continued to work, to learn, and to believe in himself. His journey reminds us that with dedication and a clear dream, you can achieve amazing things no matter how young you are or where you come from. Lamine Yamal's story is a beautiful example of how talent, when combined with hard work and determination, can lead to extraordinary success. He is truly an inspiration, not just for aspiring footballers, but for anyone with a dream. Thank you for joining us on this English Odyssey. We hope you enjoyed learning about Lamine Yamal's inspiring life story. Keep practicing your English, and we will see you next time with another fascinating tale. Goodbye for now. Bye.